Hi, Leos. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're always welcome in any of our readings, my readings at least. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. Let's ask our spirit guides what's next in love, what's coming towards you, anything Spirit wants to share, any loving messages. So welcome, everyone. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you have for my Leos today? What is it that you need them to hear? I am listening for you now. Please guide me. I have a mystery. Little bit of a who are you? I would say it that way. Leos have a lot to offer. So I can see why they would be like, wow, where did you come from? Who are you? How come I haven't met you before? How come you're not taken? Okay. All of those, how come someone else hasn't caught you? Those kinds of feelings, go with Leo energy. How come you're still single, right? You're just kind of lucky, I guess I'm lucky, I guess. So they just want to know, like, how come somebody hasn't captured you yet, so that's going on. I have love. Okay, this person has a big heart, just came into me. This person has a lot of love to give, and Leos love a lot of love. They like attention, they like love. But this is a big heart. This is some kind of a big-hearted soul, and somebody that you notice that could be their best quality. You can see that they're just kind and good and caring and loving. I have decisions, making some decisions. We do have big decisions to make when we enter into a connection, don't we? Because a lot of times it's not just about you. It affects people around us. In many cases, it affects children, families, decisions about where we may live in the future, schedules, a lot. It affects a lot. So it's not that easy to just kind of combine two lives together, is it? So, but I do like this feeling of a big heart, and I do like their reaction to you is very much wow. Who are you? Like, where did you just come from? Do you come here often? I feel like a pickup line. Okay, Spirit, please share with me. I have a 3 of Swords. I have a 9 of Cups. I have a 9 of Pentacles. And I have a 6 of Pentacles. It feels like since an ending, that your response to how come you're still single is more of a, I've just been doing my own thing and I'm fine with that. Like I don't need to have somebody in my life. I'm very secure, I'm very independent. If somebody comes along, that's great, but I'm not chasing it. So, to answer your question, why am I not with somebody? A Leo could be with a lot of different people. There's a lot of people that would be interested in this Leo. This person's, you're perfectly happy and content, kind of living your own life until the right one comes along. So I feel like it's more about that than anything. I have a Wheel of Fortune. You definitely are trusting. You're trusting. Let me see what I got here. Ace of Pentacles. I have a Tower. And I have a 6 of Wands. So it did come into me as I'm putting all my trust in the universe. I'm going to say it paid off. Like, this feels like you trusted, you trusted kind of the unknown, the universe, and it pays off tenfold. Okay. It's the person who says, I'm not going to try to control this. Okay, I'm not going to try to chase a new beginning. I'm not going to constantly searching, I know it's going to come into me. Okay. So you, I don't know, it could be your intuition, your inner knowing, or it could be you just believe in divine timing. You just know that this connection is when it's meant to be. It's kind of like I'll celebrate it then, but I know it's going to come in. I know that it will be this treasure chest of love. And I'm not really worried about the when. So that's a good place to be if you've kind of let go of I'm I can't fight it, or I can't control the timing, and you've accepted that it is divine timing. You've accepted that it is fate, and you're good with that. And then I'm going to say, because you trusted, okay, because you've trusted divine timing, the universe pays off and brings you love. It's just a feeling of, I just know that it's out there, and I know it will come to me when it's supposed to. So, Spirit, tell me about this love. Tell me about this fate. Tell me about this treasure chest. What is going on? A Page of Wands. I have a Seven of Pentacles. I have a Knight of Wands. And I have a Queen of Wands. So I have this beautiful attraction coming in. And the attraction only grows. It's a feeling of, over time, it could start out as a crush, but then it turns into, very, very into you. Okay. But it grows over time. It grows with time and energy and investing in each other. But I can see that, comes in as a spark. Okay. A little bit of a wow, right? And then here's a Chariot, an Ace of Cups, and a Four of Wands. And it grows into something more. And that feels good. You're not rushing things, Spirit's saying. If it turns into a commitment someday, you're okay with that too, if that's meant to be. There's a little bit of a, whatever God wants for me. And I like that energy. I like this feeling of it's out of your hands. You've somehow accepted it, that it's out of your hands. But at the same time, you truly trust this love. You truly know that it will be a true love and a real love when you do move forward. So, but it does come in with sparks of a little bit of sparks here. And this page is curious. Like they're saying, wow, who are you? And you're saying, who are you? Like, how come you're still single? You put it right back on them. Like, if you're such a great catch, how come you're still single? So a little bit of a back and forth. I'm single because I want to be. Trust me. If I wanted to be with somebody, I could be with anybody, but I don't want to be with just anybody. I want to be with somebody that I truly love and care about. I have a sea snake. I'm letting go. This feeling of I had to spend some time being alone. And you admit it. I wasn't interested in a relationship. And I think a lot of people have gone through that. You don't have to be in a relationship all the time. Some people spend years being alone, and that's okay. And it's their choice. I have a lionfish, individuality. I see you as somebody different. Leos do stand out. That is one thing we know. Okay, so I see you as somebody different. You're unique. You're special. You're one of a kind. Okay, so this person sees you as they've never met anybody like you before, or you're not like anybody I've ever dated before, things like that. I have a jellyfish, transparency, open, honest, truthful, right from the beginning. Ask me anything is coming in. I'm not holding back. I'm not afraid to share with you. So that's coming into me. So This person has nothing to hide. I would say it that way. I mean, I think that connects to the big heart feeling I had earlier. I don't think somebody with a big heart is keeping secrets. I think that somebody with a big heart is kind of open to, I want you to know who I am so that we could have something real. Spirit, please share with me. I have an Ace of Love, Ace of Cups. Love is the key word down here. Okay, Ace of Cups, the beautiful dolphin. I have Temptation. I have a Devil. Okay. I have a Hermit. And I have a Five of Wands. Okay, so that is interesting because it came into me, you know, there's so much energy in this reading around I could be with people. I don't want to be with people. I could sleep with anybody. There's a lot of people I could sleep with. There's a lot of people that would want to have a casual relationship. And it's like, I don't want that in my life. Like this Five of Wands is more of a feeling of, I don't want all that activity and crazy around me. I don't want a bunch of people calling me, and I don't want people chasing me. And I definitely don't want to be involved with more than one person at a time. So it's just, I feel like I choose not to go that route. And yeah, of course, there's people out there that would seduce you. Absolutely. But I want love. I'm not interested in just sleeping with people. Like that isn't something that's not in my wheelhouse. So I want to be loved. And I love the dolphin energy because it's always so friendly and kind of sweet and family orientated. I have a Justice card. I have a Six of Swords. And I have a Ten of Cups. So the key words are kind of jumping out at me right now because the key words are balance, calm, and completion. So does this person bring you the emotional feelings that you need at this stage in your life? Okay. Yeah, they're hot. Yeah, you're turned on by them and that grows. But emotionally, is this person bringing you balance? Is it a peaceful, calming energy to you? It doesn't have chaos. It doesn't have, just kind of crazy. And then are they bringing you this emotional completeness where I'm not out searching for more? I'm not looking to fill a void, that you're enough for me. So I love that. Maybe that's what Spirit's letting you know, that this person's very special in a sense that they bring you these elements, these energies of balance, calm, and completion. I mean, those are all just the type of emotional connection that's going to work. So those all feel really good. All right, let's get some loving messages. Spirit, tell me what this person may feel, future feelings around this connection. What do you want us to know? Help us to understand this connection more. Coming in hot. I want you in all ways possible. It did say that. I mean, they did say that. They said, wow, who are you? So obviously they're attracted to you. You're very attractive as a Leo. So, that you might not be surprised by that. A lot of people find you attractive. So you could, not be surprised by that at all. I don't want to be in a friend zone. I'm afraid you won't accept me for my flaws. So are you going to love me for me? I'm going to say that this connection it's way more important to have the emotional connection in this case. Yes, we're attracted to each other, but I'm going to say the emotional connection that we're going to share overrides the actual initial attraction. I feel like emotionally we are very close. Okay, something like that. That feels nice. All right. Yeah, everything will happen in divine timing, 1111. Yeah, I mean, you're living in this, belief of you've trusted the universe and the universe brings you love. So everything happens in divine timing. You are walking in that energy. And when you're walking in that energy, that's when it happens. You're not chasing it. You're not disappointed when it doesn't happen. You just believe that it happens, at the right time, at the right place, with the right person. Whenever I'm around you, I get butterflies. Everything about you feels right. You feel safe. You feel comfortable. You feel balanced, calm, completion. I feel complete. You complete me. And let's try again. But I had this card before and I saw it more as a soulmates in separation and finding each other in this lifetime. So I'm just going to put it in that category for now with this reading as well. What does that say? I'm no longer thinking with my head. I'm following my heart. Okay, yeah, this person has a big heart. So they probably are going to listen to their own heart. Maybe that's something that they've learned some hard lessons on over the years, that they didn't open their heart or they didn't trust their heart in the past. Maybe this time they want to listen to their heart and they want to do the right thing for themselves. So, allowing you in could be the best thing that ever happened to them. Let's put this out to the universe. It feels really positive, doesn't it? It feels really, really good. If you're not in this connection, use this reading to help you to manifest it. So go ahead and claim it, own it. It's yours at this point. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to this channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words. I always read them in the comments. If you would like to book a private reading, please visit my website. I'll put the website link in the description below. I hope you enjoyed your reading, Leo. We'll see you again real soon.